What's up, League? Week 1 is in the books. Week 1. Fantasy football in the books. So let's get into our wrap-up video real quick. As you can tell, it's kind of dark in here. I just have my TV left. Get ready to move, and then videos will get exponentially better. Yay, guys, yay. So first off, let's hop into it. First game we're going to talk about is Dumpster Fire versus Fupa Freaks. That's Footy versus Steiner. Two ex-rookies, I guess. Two, second year in the league, battling it out on the gridiron. Footy came in and put up 70.9 points. His biggest scorer happened to be Langford. He had a great game. Chicago hasn't really changed their offense much, so they're going to hand the ball off to the running back and hope he can carry him. Other than that, though, Footy, your team took a big old flopperoo, which I guess you're kind of used to from last year, right? Big old flopperoo, Dumpster Fire, back at it again. Fupa Freaks, you did get the W. Big Fitz Magic with the most points on your squad. Sorry, I got an itch. Besides your awesome defense, the Vikings defense ended up giving you 21 points. 21 points, Vikings deep. Wow. So, Steiner, you hop into 1-0, and Footy drops to 0-1. Steiner, you are third rated in the league behind TJ and Mike. So congrats to you. Footy, back at the losing streak again. Next up, we have Hot Dane's Gravy Train versus Y'all Mind If I Praise God. That's Kyle Flingy versus Michael Schneider. We all came in and said, Mike, you have the shittiest team in the fucking league. You're going to get your ass rammed every fucking week. Well, he put up the double middle fingers to us and came out and fucking threw up 138.3. Just murdered Kyle. Kyle, you put up 67.3, the second lowest in the league this week. Big score for you was obviously A-Rod. But, yeah, man, not enough from your squad. Colts D -5, that's going to hurt. Mike, big score for you happened to be D'Angelo Williams, your 3-week back. Still worried about your team. You had one good week. But come week 3, I'm really worried about your team, who's going to step in at running back. You really need to make some trades and not just post in the group and make people trade with you. You need to go out and get some trades to get your team better. But you are in the lead. You're number 1 in the league right now, 138.3 to 67.2. Mike goes to 1-0. Kyle, you dropped to 0-1. Next up, we got Abdullah Oblongata versus Blood Disease. That's Payne versus Masada. Heated matchup here. Masada's been talking a lot of crap in the group meet to Payne. You know how Masada talks, all Asian, switches L's with R's. You know the drill. Payne did end up winning this one, 99.7 to 75.9. Big score for Payne was Drew Brees. Great game for Drew Brees. And every receiver really ended up with a shit ton of points. We'll talk about that here in a bit. Big score for Masada happened to be Alshon Jeffrey. Had him on the squad last year. He's a good guy to have on the team. Oh, apologize. I read that. I thought that was a 16. I'm blind. It was actually Russell Wilson was your top scorer. I apologize about that. But kind of worried about him once he took that step on the ankle, man. He was not running. He was just standing there hoping people would catch it and bail him out. So I don't know. You might be looking for another quarterback this week. So Payne goes to 1-0. Masada drops to 0-1. Payne, I guess I'm impressed that you didn't start the year over like you did last year. I was kind of hoping you would so I could bring out some old graphs. But, hey, congrats on your win. Next up, we have Vape Nation versus Harambe's Tribute Tour. That's Cole versus Cole. I did end up beating Molly despite the haters saying my team's Garbo. My team's not Garbo because I won 108.1 to 82.5. Big score for me. Spencer Ware. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate it. God, if I only would have not trusted Herstein on that fucking pick and just picked Spencer Ware, but I'm an idiot. That's my fault. I'm a fucking idiot. But, hey, made it work. Molly, big score for you is Matty Stafford. You're going to be a good team come up what, week 4 when Le'Veon's back and you don't have to start Justin Forsett. I mean, if you didn't start Justin Forsett and you had Le'Veon, you probably would have kicked my ass. So Cole drops to 0-1. I start 1-0 for the 3rd year in a row. Super impressed with myself. Next up, we had Team Brinko versus Trash Pizza. Graham, I love the picture. I just saw that. That's awesome. Austin did murder Graham, 113.6 to 66.7. Just murdered him. And Austin, you were another person we weren't high on. We thought your team was shit. But honestly, it's really not. You got a lot of guys that can put up some fucking points. As you could tell from the CK rankings, you had a lot of fucking CK points. But CJ Anderson was your big scorer. Graham, Cam Scranton, yeah, I call him Scranton, was your big scorer. But man, dude, a lot of flops. AP, Matt Jones, Brandon Marshall, all big names that should be performing for you and weren't. So I mean, this is a fluke for your team, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried. So Graham, you dropped to 0-1. Austin starts 1-0 for another year on the quest for the title. And then finally we get Harambe Kong's Heroes versus Moose Stuff. That was TJ versus Jordan. TJ knocking off the king, knocking him off badly. 126.6 to 97.2. Big score for TJ was Brandon Cooks, barely outbeat Andy Luck. Brandon Cooks had a fucking day. 37.4 points. I believe 27.4. Oh, I apologize. I need to fucking put glasses on. Andy Luck was your big score. 35.5. Apologize. But Brandon Cooks did have a fucking field day with Drew Brees lighting it up. Big Ben and AB, again, were Jordan's top scorers. Like always, they're going to carry his fucking team. But big worrisome Jared Cook, 0.7 points. That's kind of worry. I mean, they didn't really throw the tight end like they should. But yeah, Jordan, you're going to start the year off 0-1. How does it feel? 0-1. It's been, 2 years since you started off 0-1? TJ, are you back? Are you a legit member of this league this year? Are you going to actually compete? Because you would go to 1-0 and you are in second place behind Mike off points 4. Second place, 126.6. Dude, I don't even think you put up 126 points last year. But you did on this one. So congrats to TJ, Jordan, you below. But that wraps up week 1. Week 1 is wrapped up. Week 2 begins, Thursday? I'm not going to do my prediction video this week because I don't have time to. But all the rankings are up. And look for more stats coming up next week when week 2 is in play. So that's all I have for today. You guys have a good night. Congrats to the winners. The losers, start trading because you're going to need it. Footy, you need to trade. Mike, you need to trade. Okay, bye.